Welcome back to all our viewers. Today we're doing a showcase on the original Sigma Metallics Pro and the Sigma Metallics Pro Mini. Those who have met us in ELUT before will recognize the Sigma Metallics Pro. It's a very versatile machine. It can test up to 1 kilogram gold bars. It has two sensors underneath, and from the top it does a top reading which will check the surface of the gold, and a bottom reading which will also check inside the bar to make sure that inside the bar is not gold-plated iron or copper. So it's a very versatile machine. Tests all sorts of gold. Here we have 1/4 ounce Philharmonics, 1 ounce Britannia silver, a 1 ounce Pam Swiss gold bar, and very interesting here. This is what we bought this week. We have a Kennedy. Let's see if you can see it here. A 24 karat Kennedy memorial coin. This is the original. This is why I was interested in buying it mainly, is because I own what they call constitutional silver, what some people call junk silver. It's 90% silver. You can see at the bottom 1964. This is the last year that the United States used silver as in its currency. So these coins are made of 90% silver. When you went to the shop to pay, this was half a US dollar, a half dollar, you can see there. And you use this in the store to pay for goods. This was when money wasn't fiat, it wasn't fake, it wasn't debt. This is when you had real constitution. That's why it's called constitutional silver. According to the US Constitution, money has to be made of gold and silver. Of course, it's been hijacked by the Fed, but it's just interesting to see this beautiful, it's a proof coin, 24 karat, very beautiful. So what's the first thing you notice when you see the Sigma Metallics Pro? It's much smaller, it's extremely portable. It comes in a very nice little bag, and the bag is very well protected, styrofoam. It comes with 3 wands. These wands are used to test mostly bars, but you can also test, this is like a bullion coin. This is I think the large coin, and a very small one to test. It's mostly for silver and gold bars, because you want to put the sensor on the bar. I think in one of my previous videos I explained and showed how it's done. It also comes with a charger, USB charger type C, and also comes with this very nice instruction manual on how to use the device. So we're going to put away the original. If you've met us before, like I said, you know how it works. You place gold under the sensor and it'll give you a reading. For gold, it has to appear inside the green, as you can see. And the Mini works in a very similar way. But instead of using its own display, it connects with Wi-Fi to an Android or a smartphone, like an iPhone. Or you can even buy a separate tablet as long as it has Wi-Fi, and it will connect. So let's take a look at the Sigma Mini. As you can see, I connected my smartphone. You just download the app. It has a Wi-Fi connection between the two. And then you can start immediately testing. When you set up the machine, it actually does a calibration on the size. Yeah, you can see a calibration. You'll put there's a special calibration device. You'll put it on your screen. You'll size up and make sure it's exactly the right size. You'll save, and now it's calibrated for the test. You'll see in a second. We'll do it again. So here's a 1/4 ounce gold Philharmonic. You'll choose a metal. Let's try and get in there, maybe a bit closer. So you'll see there's a variety of metals, gold, silver, other. So we're going to choose pure gold. You can choose the weight. This is a 1/4 of an ounce. As you can see, this is the precious metal weight because it's 4 nines. We'll put it under the sensor, and we place it down. You'll see there's a little red light over here that shows. It means it's taking a good reading. And in the top of the screen, you'll see the blue arrow moving. And let's see if we can get it in a bit tighter there. And you'll see the blue arrow over here. We'll be testing. That means that the product is actually 99.99% gold, and it's a through reading. So what's interesting, on the old Sigma Metallics, you'll see here, it needed 2 sensors. to do a reading from the top and the bottom, and it takes an average through the coin to make sure that there's nothing in the middle. The Mini does the similar test, so you're getting exactly the same accuracy and quality of test as the big Pro, except this one has a device which you push down and it touches the coin. So there's a sensor underneath and there's a sensor inside this little arm. And it also tests, let's try for silver. There's silver. Let's see if you can zoom in. We're testing for pure silver. We'll put the silver coin. This one is a 1 ounce coin, 99.9. So you can see on this test, the silver reading is slightly in the yellow. That's because the machines, all the new machines, they test for 99.99% silver. This is a 3-9 coin, which I don't know if you can see here. Let's see if you can see it. 3 9s. You can see at the top there, 999. This is actually testing for 4-9 silver, which the Canadian maple is 4 9s. So all that this reading says is that it's very close to the green, even if it's in the yellow. Doesn't mean it's fake, just means it wants to do another test, which is the dimension test. So we'll click on dimensions. It's a round coin. Now we'll place this coin on the screen, and as you can see, let's try and zoom in. The coin from that black line on the left to the green line on the right, that is the size of a silver coin of that density, if it's pure silver. If it's a cheaper metal, the coin will be much bigger. If it's made of gold, in fact, the coin will be smaller. So it's checking the density and also the through readings of every coin. Something that I was interested in checking, which I don't think I've done in a long time, is to see metal. It's a 90% silver coin, the constitutional, 90% silver up to 1945. If you remember, these constitutional silver coins, this is what currency used to be. Let's see, very good reading. So this is a pure constitutional 90% silver coin. And it's a through reading, which means also in the center. I'm getting a very good reading, 1.99, which you can see there. So it's an amazing machine. It's very portable. You can pack it up, take it with you wherever you want. It's much, as you can see, it's much smaller than the Pro. The reason we haven't sold the Pro was because it's too large. The box, it comes with a very large box. And it's the size almost of a briefcase. So we haven't sold it to customers because it's not convenient. But the Mini, it comes in a very small, you can see the difference in the size of its box. And a cell phone. Here's our cell phone. There's the box, you can see. Very convenient. You can pack that up and it'll go with you wherever you need to be. And the last thing, just for customers who, if this is your first time using the Pro, if you purchase it from us, it comes with this little plastic, it reminds me of something I use in golf. When I hit the ball towards the hole, I put it in, so the next player can play through. And what you use it for is, in order to do a reading on a coin, you need to place the coin and hold this down. Then that red light will come on. But in order to choose the metal, you actually, unless you're very good with both hands, you have to take your hand off to change the settings of the device. But then you've released the device, so the reading will disappear. So what this little piece of plastic does is you push it down, you push it inside, and it keeps it touched to the surface of the coin. So you can, now it'll continue the reading, and now you can play with and choose the different metals and the calibration, all the weight and dimensions. It's just something that you'll find in each box. Just something you'll find in each box, and you might not know what it's for. It's not something you need to throw away. It's actually something that's designed for the machine itself.